Engaged.
Hey!
If you can find the emoji, find the hands up emoji if you can.
Wave it. Wave it.
It's that Sunday chill music. You know, we're winding down.
Yes.
We're about to relax for the rest of the evening. We've gained so much this weekend. And it's come to a soft close, not a hard close, because we know that this is going to continue on and on and on because the impact has to spread. I feel like I'm doing
it never ends. I feel very zen with this music.
I feel like I'm doing a spoken word. Like I feel like, you know,
I'm here for it. I got my Camp Engage hat.
Ooh, we got a Camp Engage hat over there.
And I have a Camp Engage bag.
Ooh.
I know. I'm rubbing it in their faces.
Only the mayor gets nice, you know, right. Camp Engage stuff.
When she comes from behind the curtain. Well, welcome everyone. Tell us where you're calling in from.
I'm seeing a lot of Las Vegas, Los Angeles, LA. California.
I see in Egypt.
We got Big Sandy, Tennessee, Louisiana. What's up, Louisiana?
Amazing.
Oklahoma.
All right. Well, if you can see our lesson code, then you can join our lesson. It is WQFE3.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we see peeps coming in.
That's the code. Now you know. That's the code. WFQE3. WQFE3. Still, you know what I mean. I'm talking about the code to Camp Engage nearby flow cab. That's the way. I'm not a rapper, but I do my best. Even now when I have to take a test or a quiz like this.
No.
What's up, West Jordan? I'm seeing a lot of people. We got the chat booming. We got Mississippi. We got Vegas. Man, we appreciate everybody for sticking it out with us this weekend, rocking with us this weekend. I know that you learned a lot, you gained a lot, and I'm just excited for the impact that you're gonna make with all the information that you gain. I'm excited to see how you're gonna turn information into impact. That's gonna be super amazing to watch and witness, and I'm excited to see what you all do. Man, we got a lot of people. Once again, you go to nearpod.com, type in this code, join the lesson, WQFE3. Again, that's WQFE3. Man, I feel like I'm on a radio. What?
You know what? You have a great voice for radio, but you have a great face too. So, you know, you got to give the people what they want.
Yeah. I need to do like a video podcast or something. What's up, Atlanta?
Yeah.
What's up, Teresa? I see Teresa in the chat shouting me out with the
woo-hoo. You got a woo-hoo, Nick. Got North Carolina, Croatia.
Yes, North Carolina.
Boise, Idaho.
Colorado. Man.
From all over.
Excited. Man, if you're also, while we're waiting, we're going to once again join the chat, but also share this link out to all of your social medias. Share, because there are people that need to be here too. So go ahead and share this link out to all of your social medias, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere. Put them in your teacher group chats. Put them in all the places.
We want everyone to be here right now.
Bring them here.
Woo! Yes. And you know, the great thing about Camp Engage is that even if someone's first thing that they saw of all of Camp Engage is this closing ceremony, they can still register and they can still watch every session for free on demand. They can even get PD credit. So it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Definitely continues on
until it's over, and it's not. So, all right, should we get started?
Let's go ahead and get started.
All right, I'll keep the code up on the screen. That way people can see it. But yeah, this is it. Closing time.
It's always a bittersweet.
It is bittersweet.
Camp.
And we had a lot. It was jam packed, but it was some good stuff. It really was. All right. Well, if you were expecting Marcella, your normal camp counselor, she couldn't make it. But you know what? Her spirit lives on, and I am going to be as high energy as I possibly can because no one can live up to Marcella and be in her shoes. However, I do know a thing or two about Camp Engage, so we're all good. I'm Lindsay. I oversee our community programs and Camp Engage. I've never actually been at one of our opening or closing ceremonies on the screen, so this is a first for me, but I'm very happy to be here with Nick to close out the weekend. And yeah, let's do this.
Man, yes, absolutely. Once again, y'all know who I am. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Also, like while you're in the chat, like I see folks are, still posting where they're from, but do me a favor and put your hands together. If you could just put a bunch of clap emojis for the mayor of Camp Engage, our mayor, our beloved mayor, who has come to the forefront from behind the curtain. Put your hands together and just clap it up for Lindsay. I just need some woohoo Lindsay's and all of that in the chat if you can, because man, y'all can clearly see by the fruit of it how much work goes into putting on this event quarterly for educators around the world. And she works tirelessly across the entire company to help all of us get together and put this together. So man, put your hands together. Yes, I'm seeing all the love. Show the love. Give her the flowers, man. I just wanted to give her the flowers. But definitely, man. Once again, I'm Nicholas Knight. I go by the name Nick Knight. You can call me Nick, or you can also call me Nick at Night, whichever one is going to help you remember. I am a district customer success manager. I'm also a camp counselor. And yeah, man, I'm just excited about what we've learned this weekend, and just excited to also recap all of it. So we're gonna move on and sort of take a look at what we got to witness this weekend.
Yep. All right. I know also there's sometimes a little lag with when I move the Nearpod lesson and what people are seeing. So I'll wait just a second. But here's a very quick video, very, very quick, to just show some of what we had going on over the last few days, and more to come, but to get us in the flavor. So we're going to play it up front on our device, and you can watch here. All right. Yes. I love that. That was just from our last session, or my last session of Fun and Games. Sharina, yes, I see Sharina killed it. Like, that was amazing. So I don't know. Anything in a lyric lab sounds great because it is just showcasing creativity at its finest. And
I think that there was no sound in the video. I think we.
Oh no!
Yeah. Are you able to
hear anything?
Yeah, no, folks couldn't hear it.
Oh, I wish you had said something. Okay, maybe I will play it on everyone's device and then everyone will get to hear it. All right, we'll do it again. Okay. Let's see. I'm never in the forefront. Okay, we're gonna play it on your device. So everyone, let's get ready. No sound. Was
If
there no
there is
sound?
if there is none, I think if you were able to watch
We'll
it
share it
on your
later.
own device, perfect. If not, again, the student pace lesson will be available after the closing ceremony for you all to catch it. But it was just a recap of everything that happened this week, and the people that joined and the sessions that were attended. And then there was also a clip of a teacher actually rapping a lyric lab, and that was just an amazing thing to see. So definitely take some time to catch the student pace lesson and watch that video. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I can see it. People could play it on their own device the second time, so that's good. But you know what? Like Nick said, we'll share it out again. For those of you who saw it, it was magic. And now the others just want to see something even more. So on to the next.
Absolutely.
What do we got here, Nick?
Yeah, so if you were able to attend my session, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but it was a lit session, authentically engaging your students and why that matters. I got to collaborate with like over 100 teachers, about 114 teachers, and we created our own lyric lab song. I wasn't able to grab all of the comments that were coming in the chat and all the ideas that were coming in the chat, but this is some of what we grabbed. And what I was going to show you all, I don't consider myself a rapper personally, but I do share all the time that I like playing piano and I like singing. So I'm going to actually turn this into a little song because we don't have Merv here today. What I have to offer is song. So I'm going to try to sing a little bit to everyone. And we're going to see how it turns out because I haven't practiced this at all. So, fingers crossed. We're going to see what happens. So this is, let me see. I'm see. Can y'all give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear? We can hear. All right. So we see the lyrics on the screen. It says, students have to be engaged every day. That's how we achieve success in every way. Help students to connect to school by creating lyric labs so cool. Not sure how this can work this way. Reach out to the kids, see what they have to say. Students have a voice and they should be heard. Their thoughts matter, each and every word. Students have to be engaged every day. That's how they achieve success in every way. Help students to connect to school by creating lyric labs so cool. Not sure how to work this way. Reach out to the kids and see what they have to say. Students have a voice and they should be heard. Their thoughts matter, each and every word. One more time, students have a voice and they should be heard. Their thoughts matter, each and every word, each and every word. They should be heard, each and every word. Students should be heard. Their thoughts matter, each and every word. Students have a voice and they should be heard.
Oh, okay.
So, man, that's an example, man. Lyric Lab doesn't just stop at the rapping. You can turn it into a song if you're a singer, or you can turn it into a poem if you're a speaker. This is the ways that different voices can be amplified, through the platform with vocabulary, man. Like I said, I'm not a rapper, but even still, using the collaboration and using the authentic engagement, we were able to create this. And this was able to be the possibilities are endless. So, man, thank y'all. I appreciate the love in the chat. Love the love in the chat, man.
Yes,
Thank y'all so much.
that was incredible. And yeah, Lyric Lab is just such a powerful tool, and I'm very glad that we were able to experience that, Nick. Thank you for sharing. All right, well, I don't think anything can top that except for all of your voices, which is what we can see here in this camp chatter. One of our favorite parts during Camp Engage, and it's why we tell you to like hashtag Camp Engage and tag everyone, is because we want to know what you like and what you're enjoying and what you're learning, so that at every single Camp Engage, we can make it even better and provide you with what you really want. We saw a lot on social media this time, especially with a lot of time to climb characters, and we'll get into that. But just, I'm not going to read verbatim all of these different tweets, but if you haven't gone on social media and shared with other people what you learned, even if you don't really use Twitter or Facebook, this is such a great time to connect with others that you may have seen in the chats of sessions, in happy hours. Like, don't let those connections go to waste. Like, let's keep it up. And so, like I said, these recordings are still available. You can still keep posting. Let's keep the love going. So thank you all for sharing things out on social.
Man, you all were blowing social media up, and I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. So we're gonna hop right into prizes. Woo! So, man, as you can look at the screen, you'll see the names of those that are receiving a camp swag bag. Could you show us the camp swag bag one more time?
Okay, well, it's gonna be new swag, but okay.
You get a little nice Camp Engage hat. You get nice.
You got some stickers.
Wow.
We'll see what they get.
So, man, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna definitely get you a piece of swag from Camp Engage just for attending the sessions. And those are not the only prizes that we're giving away. But these are the 4 that will be receiving prizes for just attending sessions. But you all also know that we had a treasure hunt happening where we were looking for some time to climb, but also, let me see, post-champ camp. Oh, there are more prizes. So there's more in store. Uh-oh. So look, wait, there's more. There is absolutely more. So you can also get a prize even for watching a session recording and posting your key takeaway, posting it on social media, hashtag Camp Engage, at Nearpod, adding vocabulary on social media websites. If you do that, then you can also possibly win a Camp Engage swag bag. If you're watching this now, or if you're watching this tomorrow, you still have the opportunity to become a post-camp champ. So definitely be on the lookout for those recordings. Definitely engage in them. Definitely be ready to post your screenshots and hashtag Camp Engage, at Nearpod, and at vocabulary. Awesome.
All right. And now on to the next.
And now, our time to find winners, because I know that you all were looking. You all were really in these sessions looking for those time to climb characters. I was assigned one myself, so I had one. I gave you a hint during the opening ceremony, but I didn't give you that hint during my session. So I hope you were able to catch it while it was going on. But drum roll.
Well, let's see, where were they hidden?
So this is where those camping this is where the time to climb characters were. We had them of course during that opening ceremony. Then we saw it in Making Learning Impactful with Nearpod. That third one is my session where I talked about making real world connections. Another one is for the student centered discussions with Collaborate Board. Test proficiency practice in Nearpod. I know that Julie rocked that session out. And then we had Knowledge is Power.
That was real. They were getting like insights with data, with the reports. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, man. So yeah, so if you caught one of those and you posted about it, then your name was in that raffle. And now here is the big drum roll where we might find out who actually won. Who actually won from that time to climb? Here we go. Y'all ready? Let me get some drums in the chat. And the winner is winners are so we see all of these names. I'm not going to read out all of the names for you, but
tens
we have 10
across the board.
winners. We have 10 winners from folks that caught that character, shared on social media, and then also posted their key takeaways. And man, it was a joy to see all of those takeaways, to see that folks were also amplifying the message that we were sharing in our sessions, man. So thank you all for participating in that. And congratulations to all the time to find winners, man. Show them some love in the chat. Awesome.
And, we were thinking about fun ways of getting people engaged and sharing. And there's nothing better than time to climb characters. I mean, I literally, in my fun and game session, I feel like I was waiting extra time because I knew that people, it's like, you don't know what character you want to pick. There's so many of them. They're so cute.
That's actually one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite things about time to climb of the characters. And I think everybody has their favorite time to climb, like your go-to.
Turtle.
Yeah, everybody has their go-to.
We have different ages. I love it.
Yeah, I have like this fox, so you have to press the arrow to get to him. Mm-hmm. But I feel like he's really fresh. He has a little bit of swag, and he has like a little jacket, a hoodie on. And I'm like, yeah, the fox is my guy.
And we love the themes. This is just now a time to climb convo, but I will say some of the themes, some of the characters that look a little, they creep me out a little bit, but that's what this worth. Like the Halloween one is supposed to creep you out, or the carnival.
Yeah.
We really like the magic behind the scenes of creating these characters, truly.
And also just a tip, right? I actually visited a school in North Carolina. Shout out North Carolina. I visited a school and the students gave me this idea. They told me that when we started the time to climb activity, that they actually sometimes group themselves together by choosing the same character, and they will team up on time to climb. That's something that you might even consider doing in your classroom by having students break out into groups based off of their time to climb characters, or maybe their favorite ones, or maybe you assign a character to them, and maybe that group wins a prize or something like that, and wins a certain amount of points or something.
Like the representative of the group too, like whoever went, or how many. I love that.
Take that little nugget, use it however you want. If you want to use it, take it, leave it, do what you want with it.
Yeah, we love it. Okay, well, moving on. I did want to share one other thing from the fun and game session because I thought it was really awesome seeing all the creativity of our participants. One of the activities, we asked everyone to create a drag and drop using different objects to create their ideal invention that would make teachers' lives easier. So I wanted to share some of the ones. And if you're on your own Nearpod lesson, this is in slideshow mode, so you can look at your own pace. But all right, we had turnaround package where a drone will deliver a backpack carrying a puppy and some treats to a student having a particularly hard time. I thought, that was great. Like that brought in like helping the student, because a lot of the inventions were great too. Is like, let's help me like make my life easier. But this like was all about making the students smile, and like that, I really like that. So Roland, like, love that. Deborah, her invention is called More Time in a Snuggle. For teachers help her.
Oh yes.
The puppy is for snuggling. The clock is to set back time because we defy the laws of space and time in our invention world. And then drone to move around faster without having to move myself. And then we have a dealer's choice. That's a robot assistant that can also grade lab papers, because who doesn't love that? So love that creativity. Here, unlimited lesson time with class participation to dazzle up the lessons. Wine is just a bonus for celebration. I get it. Cheers. All right. We have reflection time. The wine is for reflection at the end of the day with soft music. kind of what we heard earlier at the beginning of this closing ceremony. The markers are about capturing new ideas and glittering your best ideas. All right. So that's our reflection time. Use the markers and glitter to make signs on paper plates with positive responses to hold up in the virtual classroom. Love it. Who wouldn't want a puppy as the room mascot to share with students online? Yes. I know anytime a dog appears or any pet appears like in a Zoom box, it is a game changer. Game changer. All right, the last one is the fast flying grader. We even have an illustration here. So write this. I don't know if you like got a copyright or I don't know, but machine that grades papers for you. You place the papers in, set the grade and specifics on a touch screen, and then the drone will fly around and deliver them to teachers. So coming to a Best Buy near you.
I need some of those drones and I need some of those puppies. Definitely.
Yes. Oh, puppies. Definitely the puppies. Well, yeah, thank you to everyone who participated there and across all of the sessions, just participating in general. It helps our speakers and our presenters a lot. They put time into creating the interactive components of the lesson to really show you what Nearpod can do. So it only works if there are people putting in the code and answering questions and participating. So thank you. All right, so now we have we're tying things up. We have some fun reminders telling you where you can go on the campsite. Like I said, everything is recorded. Almost everything is available for you now on the agenda. The last few hours of sessions will be up soon, so you will be able to catch Nick Knight's session very soon because I already saw the session feedback and it was chef's kiss. Speaking of feedback, if you would like to provide feedback to any of the presenters who presented and you're watching a recording, please still fill out the feedback form. That form is linked in the resources tab, and it's the same link throughout camp, so you probably have it in your browser history, and you can provide your feedback even if it was recorded. And while you're watching the recordings, we want to make sure that you can follow along. So we have a self-paced lesson that is linked on the resources page, and I believe in some of the session actual description. So all that's there for you to be able to explore. And then in the FAQ, you got questions, we've got answers about when you're getting your PD certificates, how long you have, et cetera, et cetera. So check that all out there. And the networking tab is still open. If there is someone, a presenter even that you wanted to message, or you want to tell Sharina, who maybe some of you got to hear her do her lyric lab, you want to tell her she did a great job, that's where you can do it. So that is all on your campsite, not going away. And just to, reiterate it, camp doesn't end today. All those recordings can add to your overall PD. You have until March 10th to get those PD credits. Doesn't mean that that's the last time you can watch the recordings. The recordings will still be there. You can even tell your coworkers, your colleagues who didn't make it and who have FOMO, you can tell them to register and watch recordings in April. It'll still be there. So it's just until March 10th to get that PD credit for Camp Engage Impact attending. And the community exists for you. Join the Facebook group, attend our Twitter chats. We want to see you. We want to hear from you. And you will get a snazzy new badge in your Nearpod profile. And I actually went into my Nearpod profile today and I saw the Yes and Camp Engage badge. So if you attended Camp Engage Yes and, I think that badge is already in your profile. So who doesn't love a good badge, right? Nick, do you love badges?
I love them. I love them, need them. Give me the badge.
Give me the badge.
Man, so look, once again, we are talking about shouting out, man, definitely hashtag Camp Engage, at Nearpod, at Vocabulary, at me if you would like, at our keynote speaker. Oh my gosh, our keynote speaker, of course, And then also at, of course, at Learn with Labby on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever in these places. But definitely make sure that, you know, if there's something that you heard, something that you felt, something that you learned, anything that you want to take away and share with the world, please help us share with the world. So thank you again, and definitely want you to share out on social media. And now we have a collab board, so we would like for you to go ahead and share out your answer to this question. I can't even see the
How
question.
will
How
Camp
will Camp
Engage
Engage
impact
impact
you?
you? How will Camp Engage impact you? Definitely share out your response to this question. I'm going to give you all about maybe a minute and a half to do this, and I'm going to play some music while you're doing it. I'm yeah, and then we're going to just and also feel free to respond to other people's posts, like other posts and things like that. Go ahead and interact with each other even in this. But we're talking about how will Camp Engage impact you? You got a minute and 30 seconds to respond, and your minute starts now.
I feel like I'm moving with the music.
Man, I wish I could like I wish I could come up with a rap for these, but I can't.
I know. You
But
know
I know.
what? Because we can't do it justice. If you have attended a Camp Engage before, you have seen the magic of Merv, or if you attended his session on the rigor behind vocabulary's activities, he did rap at the end. I watched the recording and he did some rapping at the end. So if you are missing that Merv flavor, go watch the recording of that session. Um,
Definitely. And also stay tuned for the next Camp
Stay tuned for the
Engage.
next Camp Engage.
Make sure you're bringing folks
We,
into
I,
that.
I'm promising we will have a Merv. I'm saying it. I'm telling you. Um, yes.
Absolutely, man.
But no, thank you all so much. And like Nick said, the great thing about Collaborate Board is that you can engage with other people's comments by liking them, but you can reply to them, you can add comments. So you can engage in the conversation. I love this thinking cap. I honestly, I had a thinking cap on all weekend long, and I know I'm excited to take that thinking cap right off. Because sometimes you just need to
Yeah.
sit with the information and let it marinate, and then you can really act on it. Um,
Man, what I love the most as what I'm seeing a lot of like folks say that this is their first time coming to Camp Engage, and they're just excited to try these things. And I think that that's just where it starts. Your curiosity has been sparked, and now you're going to go and play, and you're going to go explore, and you're going to create. And what's going to come of that is just transformational experiences for your students, as you share it with colleagues. It's also going to transform the way that they do education in their classrooms, and it's just going to keep spreading. This is how it happens, right? I always like to tell. I sometimes like to tell this story, and I'm going to pick now to tell the story. It's going to be real quick, but I like to tell the story about long ago. There was once a piece of technology that was almost taboo to use in the classroom. And I ask people usually, like, what do you think that piece of technology is? And I'm going to give you a guess, Lindsay. What do you think that technology was?
a calculator.
A calculator. Great guess. So they said that they could not understand how they could use this piece of technology for whole group. They said it could only be used for small group. Does that sound familiar? It can only be used for station rotation. It could only be used for like maybe differentiation, but they didn't understand how it could be used for different modes of instruction. And I'm here to let you all know that that piece of technology was the chalkboard. And so to hear everyone talk about how willing they are to try, how willing they are to, to experience and transfer all of this back home, all of what they're gathering and things like that, and ready to try it with their students and ready to share it with their colleagues, it just warms my heart because y'all, this is how impact happens, and this is how we usher in the future. So man, I'm just super excited, and thank you all for your responses. These GIFs are warming my heart too.
Yes, thank you. And I just want to say, now that I have my platform here, thank you to everyone that attends these events. I mean, it's just so joyous for us. A lot of the moderators that are in the sessions are Nearpod employees that work across the entire company. They're on the product team, they're on the content team, they're on the sales team, they're on customer success, support, marketing. Some of them, it's their first week and they're just thrown in. And the reason why the employees are moderating, taking time from their weekend, is because it is so impactful for us to see how you all are using Nearpod and Flocabulary, to see why you're using it, how we could be helping you even more and supporting you even more. And, just keep coming back because it really makes our job so much better. And if I could ask you one thing to do when you leave this Camp Engage, or even now in the chat, you could raise your hand and tell me you're going to do this, is think about that one teacher, whether they're in your school or they're in your PLN, you met them at a conference, or they're just a Twitter friend, one person who you really think could benefit from using Nearpod and Flocabulary. And take the time to just show them how to get started. You came to Camp Engage, you know how to get started. And I know many of you probably were overwhelmed when you joined. It can be overwhelming to try new technology like the chalkboard. So, I think it's really helpful when a peer, someone you trust, helps you and guides you. That's why we have our pioneers leading all these sessions. Shout out to Nick, who was a pioneer before he started working at Nearpod. But yeah, I would love if you all could just share your experiences with colleagues, because the only way we're gonna stick around together is if we keep showing people the magic that happens when you bring Nearpod and Flocabulary into the classroom. So that is what I ask of you. And I think with that, it's Camp Engage out.
Well, that's a wrap, folks. Thank you all for coming in once again. Thank you to our mayor. Thank you to all the presenters, and thank you all just for being here and being engaged. And also thank you in advance for how you're going to carry this forward and the work that you are already doing to create impact. Can't wait to see y'all at the next Camp Engage. And until then, we're going to keep it flowing. So I'm going to play this music, and then we're going to be out. Peace.
Thank you. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.